This is the terrorist withdrawal account. The first recognition on the surveillance cameras inside of the hunting site location. 1. Eric of DC Court Civil Division. When you would go plaintiff John Banks, plaintiff Aaron William Striplin, you always got to go downstairs to the 5th floor and get your fee waiver from Eric. So you'll see an account of and Eric there. There's Sergeant Balboa. You've got as 2 Arctic Training Damian Marlin Jr. John. 4 Malia Obama looks. 5 Speed the movie look of the guy with the warrant from a different movie. I think it's High Top from Colors. 6 Sandra Bullock look comes in at the shelter at DHEC in Seattle, Washington from Ram Pumper's movie Phoebe Cates being from Seattle, Washington area and stealing My Way to Heaven and Heaven with Treasures and putting on a Bev Sadia game through Bev Sadia bagels. So 7, you got Sean Combs look at the library. Then 8, Sean Combs look at the Blair House shelter. 9, Little Kim look advertising on a sign at the at a nail parlor. 10, you got Kim Nails merger. 11, you got laderious premos look for West Coast production of porn companies. 12, you got Kim Jong-un looks in the area. 13, you got the Black Pink musician from Korea. You got 14 BTS musician from Korea. 15 side musician from Korea. 16 Mary looks. 17 J Stalin looks. 18 E40 looks. 19 Pimp looks. With emphasis on Biggie. But 20 you got BB Jennifer looks. 21 LL Cool J looks. Courts. There's courts, so there's no problem living right now by paying the terrorism ransom if it's gonna be all cool. 22 you got 7 C's looks, the BB Jennifer look, Mark Crazy Peters, D-Lo, Don't Give a Fuck About NoHo, and Kamikaze looks. 23 you got I Believe I Can Fly, or Robert Kelly looks. 24 Kick the Sneak looks. 25 Snoop Dogg's in it Juice and Bomb Weed looks and book, so it don't matter, like, you know what I'm saying, cases and stuff, you can work the case with the police, so it doesn't really matter paying the ransom. 26 you got the Blue Bloods looks, Chicago Police Department TV show. 28 you got Dewayne Johnson looks, so U.S. Supreme Court Wade case, like you can go to court, you might as well pay the terrorist ransom account, because you can go to court and get it thrown out, overturned. The FBI would come. 28 you got the torturer that made pain in the knees for the saying knee high to a grasshopper that on the E40 song and Matt Minister's song. 29 you got AIDS talk of Robert Kelly in Aaliyah's movie. Aaron gave her AIDS, but I don't even have AIDS. This little scam that they got going on for the BB Jennifer TV show, Criminal Minds Behavior Analysis Unit, criminal TV show, Criminal Minds Suspect Behavior, RICO Act. And then you got 30 fake phones at the in the area, Boost Mobile, Metro PCS, Verizon Wireless, Metro PCS by T-Mobile. 31 theft of computer, not able to make CDs. 32 theft of billing, around about 1,500 to 2,000 different pharmaceuticals was taken in commercial burglary. 33 rape talk. 34 murder talk. 35 day chains. 36 no court. 37 one killed at McDonald's that looked exactly like me. 38 one killed on Crosswalk that looks exactly like me. 39 one killed on bus that looked exactly like me. 40 attempted kidnapping by U.S. Marshals. 41 Marshals Mathers. 42 attempted murder, stabbing, subway restaurant. 43 attempted murder, MPD Blair House shelter. 44 Ricky Stokes look for the Barack Obama terrorist ransom Taliban scam. 48 Jim Jones fusion with Ricky Starr's look, orders Vietnam to be added to the list. 46, you got, hold on, 46, you got Jennifer Gage look for Nair of Egypt to be added to the list. 47, China White fusion of a guy by the name of China White fusion looks for China fusion with Sibo for China to be added to their list, and talks of drowning to access all of that. 48, Leroy, Bruce Leroy for Ethiopia to merging with the Obamas for Ethiopia to be added to the list. 49, Wu-Tang Clan, Queen Latifah and LL Cool J performance at Capitol Arena monikers start for Japan to be added to the list. TV show Alias, Jennifer Garner for FBI Garner, at least there will be a court record of it, is a part of it. So this is what you will see on the surveillance footage from the terrorist accounts being accessed. What else we got over here? You got it. Alright, so let's get straight to it. And then the terrorist account, you got Kim Nails, Kim Jong-un, you got Dennis Rodman, Dennis LeBron, you got Dennis Rodman going to North Korea, you got Lisa Ling, you got Dr. Yi, you got Dr. Reinish, you got Kim Nails, you got Damian Marley, Junior Jung, you got Eric Benet Ramsey, Polly Class, you got Sadab Park, Korean Wall, you got the Korean Wall by the U-Haul shelter on 36K Street. You got Arctic Training with the DC Mayor, Muriel Bowser, Arctic Training with serial killer Todd Smith. You got Leah Obama, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, Sasha Obama, whose name has bomb in it. You got NWA, always talking about bomb ass weed. You got Snoop Dogg with bomb ass weed, and merging the account for it to be about merging sex to the account. You got the hold on, little P Diddy coming towards the merger. I guess they're watching the TV show Notorious. I guess they're watching Notorious B.I.G. where Tupac, so that's what's going on. That's 10:12 right there. Alright, so it's 11:13 a.m. and it is the Dayton's corporate murders, TV shows. Alright, February 7, 2024. And we'll catch you later. And then you got Speed the movie with emphasis on the bomb. You got Johnny Depp with the Pirates of the Caribbean merging into You'll Be Drowned, or merging into prostitution, merging into rape frame cases. It's just a whole scam. There is no bomb. There is no bomb threat. There is no bombs coming. They actually killed Chantel and pulled her eyes out of her head while she was still alive. They drowned her, never to die paraplegic. They killed Darmani, putting him in a casket, buried him alive, never to die paraplegic. you know, they shot one of the Darrens in the head. They set him up and put him in jail, stabbed his eye out, and hung him. Then put him in a casket, never to die, buried alive. And all to take U.S. Army passports and U.S. Army pensions to the Olympics with their paraplegics, and then going to war zones, self-induced wounds coming out of the hospital that they created, and then saying that they, with white skin, saying that they're U.S. Army veterans, and then going to Germany after killing 22 Striplin family members. This is their terrorist account trying to get out of it. So they killed Chantel Stokes and sent us back up here to suing their political opponent Joe Biden for being the source responsible for the home invasion and the killings of Chantel Stokes and her family, Quelly and Chris, and all, and their families. But it was really so we get up here, they're saying that they're going to release Chantel Stokes, but her eyes is going to be taken out of her head because there's nothing that they could do about trying to steal the relief salt that was in the courts, and the way to heaven and heaven with treasures that they armed Romney for in New York, stealing our evidence locker in Las Vegas with the way to heaven and heaven with churches in it. The tabernacle God, 7 churches of Asia in heaven, 7 churches of Asia, heaven, in the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God. Alright, so my band and my banks and financial institutions. So they said that they'll give her back if we come up here and file charges on Joe Biden. Alright, as to being the one that's the source responsible. We get up here, instead they had one mom in a date change for David Livingston's anger management class for 2022, 2023, 2024, back down in 2011 for a court fraud murder with their contract killer BB Jennifer. And then they're watching the TV show Criminal Minds Behavior Analysis. One of the Chantel Stokes is going to San Pedro or Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where they can assume their paraplegics using her passport, and then go to the war zones that they created. Self-induced wounds come out of their hospitals, all white skin, blood prosthetics, paraplegics, using her identity, Chantel Stokes, and then going to Germany. So they had one of those, and they had a whole bunch of things with Carlos Slim, Carlos Pablo Escobar, and Carlos Gracie of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on that. Then they had another one with the TV show Criminal Minds, another Chantel Stokes with the TV show Criminal Minds Behavior Analysis Unit, killing her to justify killing her in real life. They set up a scam at the Martin Luther King Jr. Public Library and Metropolitan Police Department cameras with DC Mayor Muriel to make it seem like Aaron beat BB Jennifer up and then Chantel killed her. But I didn't beat BB Jennifer up. They beat me up. It was a deposit withdrawal scam, and my mom, Chantel Stokes, didn't ever kill her. The police, it was there, so they could tell you better. They kidnapped me, held me hostage for the duration of my passport. They tried to kill me for my passport, and the entire time that they held me hostage, they was taking my U.S. Army pension. That's the fact. And they held me as a slave, took my 50 albums and tried to say it was art to me. Other than that, they did a deposit withdrawal scam. I never did anything to those people, and they tried to kill me in my own house. So I went to the police on them and the FBI, and we're working the case now. So that's what happened. Then they demanded terrorist action to get into a shelter that's not a shelter. And before those terrorist acts were reported to the FBI, during we had a surveillance, and I'm an American hero. There's no bombs coming to the United States. We don't want to kill the president. We don't want the president shot in his head. But this guy is a crime family, and he needs to go to jail. Thank you.